welcome to my channel. Naturally-Roshani here again with another video. Today we are going to be talking about detangling our natural hair, and I am not going to be demonstrating it, unfortunately, because like my hair is already done and I just came from a Zoom meeting, so I was like, let me just get this video done. But I have things written down on here on paper, so if you see me reading, just know that I'm looking down here and I'm just telling y'all. So what is detangling, guys, and why is it important for our hair? Detangling is important for straight naturals, for natural hair while it's in its natural state or whether it's not, because our hair tangles, or hair in general tangles a lot, and you know, it creates this like knots and mats depending on like how long you haven't touched your hair. So this is where detangling comes in place, because it helps with you know, less breakage and just damaging with the hair in general. So yes, so first, detangling our hair before shampooing. That's the first thing. That before shampooing your hair, you're gonna make sure that you detangle your hair, meaning that you are under the water, or you probably have a water bottle with you. You had a conditioner, whether it's a cheap conditioner or an expensive conditioner, it really does not matter. As long as you have a conditioner with you that has a lot of slip, that'll help a lot. And just, you know, put some conditioner in your hands and have your hair sectioned, you know, parted in different sections, and just work on one side, pulling that conditioner on your hair, spraying it with some water, and just detangle your hair, starting from the ends all the way going up to the roots of your hair. And the reason why you want to start from the ends of the hair is because, again, when you start from the roots of your hair going down, you are going to meet a tangle, and that's going to force you to kind of like snap on your hair, or you might get angry, like, man, why do I have this knot on my hair? It might get angry, and then that's gonna cause you to you know, break your hair. As opposed to starting from the ends going up, is once you encounter a knot, since you're towards the ends of the hair, it's easy to manipulate it with the conditioner and break it apart, and just now detangle your hair, rake your hair through. Yes. So basically, detangling reduces breakage. Detangling dry hair, or detangling your hair while it's damp, not dry, first removes the knots when they are less likely to break. It also minimizes damage during the washing. Okay, so like when you're washing your hair and it has knots, it has mats, guess what? Your hair will damage, because like you're washing your hair while it's knotted, and it's just gonna create more knots, you know, if you fail to detangle your hair. So detangling ensures that the product is being distributed in your hair strands, and that will loosen off any knots. Plus it also smoothens your hair, and it makes it easier for you to comb through your hair. Okay, remember, like, the main thing is to reduce breakage. So so it also allows the hair to okay, so when you are detangling your hair and you have a lot of conditioner, it basically makes the hair looser. You know, it makes the hair looser, and when you add in the water or whatever, it may be rice water or any type of liquid on your hair, it's gonna minimize any knots, it's going to minimize any tangles, it's gonna make your hair smoother and softer to detangle, and also it's gonna make your wash day a lot easier. Detangling your hair also minimizes shedding and removes the shedded hair beforehand. It also reduces the amount of hair that falls off your hair. Okay, so detangling will also help you lose the right amount of hair in your scalp. But if you fail to detangle your hair, if you just go ahead and wash your hair, a lot of hair is gonna fall off because guess what? Your hair has knots. Your hair has mats. So it's a lot more hair is gonna fall off your head. And you're gonna be mad, you're gonna be upset, and you're gonna think that your hair is not growing, but it's because you skipped the detangling part, which is very important. So, detangling before washing your hair makes the entire hair process easier and faster, and it makes it simple to achieve the desired hairstyle afterward, So yes, so when you detangle your hair before washing, it's gonna make the whole process so much easier because you're not gonna spend hours and hours trying to take these knots out, assuming that you did not detangle your hair. Okay. It also minimizes breakage. Like I said before, detangling will minimize breakage, especially when you use conditioners that have slip in them. Or you could also add oils to your conditioner while you are detangling the hair because it's just gonna have that nice slip and all the tangles are just gonna fall off. They're just gonna melt and you are not going to lose as much hair as you would have if you don't use a conditioner that has a lot of slip. So it also ensures that tangles and knots are removed. It reduces stress, especially when you are working in small sections. So make sure when you have natural hair and your hair is thick, I will not stress this enough, guys. Or I will stress this enough. Yes. Always have your hair parted in sections. This will help you tremendously. When you have your hair sectioned, it's going to make the process so much easier. It's going to minimize, again, breakage. It's going to be less stressful. Because remember, when your hair is wet, okay, it's really fragile, So if imagine you haven't parted your hair and you have all this conditioner in your hair and your hair is thick and you are trying to like separate the hair, the hair is just gonna be matted, you understand? But when you have it in sections and then apply the conditioner in that one section that you are working on, is just gonna make the process so much easier. Your hair is gonna love it, your scalp is gonna love it, and your mental health will thank you for it, because you don't want to be angry doing your hair, because that is when a lot of breakage begins, and that's where a lot of people lose their hair because they are working on their hair under stress, and you don't want to work on your hair when you are stressed out. You want to calm down, you want to breathe in and breathe out, and then you want to say, I love my hair, so I'm gonna do this thing right. So the last thing is, when you have these sections on your hair, okay, it improves product distribution. Spreading the conditioner into the hair in smaller sections ensures that the product has smooth transition, and it also you also have that smooth transition, you understand? So each hair strand is coated with the conditioner and you're not missing any part of your hair, you understand? And always have the water running. Sometimes I have the water running and I got the conditioner in my hair and I am just raking it through. I'm filling my hair strands, filling every hair strand. And when I feel there's a knot, I try to my best to just unravel it. If you have scissors, if you are getting upset, it's okay to have scissors and just snip that little knot out. Your hair will grow. Don't worry about it. Just don't detangle your hair while it had when it's dry, or when it's not in sections, especially if you have thick hair. Now if you have less dense hair, then I guess you might not need the sections, you know, because your hair is not a lot. And if you have a looser curl type, you know, you might not need to section your hair, because hey, you know, yeah, you know, if you have, you know, looser curls, you might not, looser curls in less density, then you might not need to have the hair section. But if your hair is as thick as mine, and you know it's curly but also is dense, then I suggest having it in smaller sections. That way you will not be stressed, and that way you will make sure that the hair is being coated with the conditioner and the oils, and you are detangling properly, and you're not stressing out. So those are that is how you detangle your natural hair. That is just one of ways that you can show your hair some love and make sure that your natural hair journey goes smoothly. And detangling actually happens on wash days, when you are getting ready to wash your hair. You know, you just don't want to get into the shower and just start washing your hair. You want to make sure that your hair is detangled, and you want to make sure that your hair has no knots, no mats, and no you haven't forgotten, like, you know how we have those like individual singlets in your hair, and you might miss one of the braids or whatever. So detangling kind of helps you fill your hair if there are any parts that have not been, you know, dealt with, and all that good stuff. So I hope this video was a help to you. If it was, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think about the video. You can put your comments down below in the comment sections and let me know what you guys think. If you are a natural, how do you detangle your hair? What products do you use to detangle your hair? Do you use combs? Do you use your hands? I personally do not use combs because I feel like combs are not good for my hair. They will actually break my hair. So I just like to use my fingers to detangle my hair on wash days. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I will see you guys at a later time and on another video. Until next time guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time guys, peace.